What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to For the King. My name is Splattercat. Happy to have you here today as we hang out for a little while. There's a bone trickster in my way. I'm trying to do my intro, and there's a bone trickster in my way. Does he trick bones? Is he a trickster made of bone? Who knows? It doesn't matter, but Bone Thugs and Harmony absolutely hate the guy, so I assume he must have done something rowdy. Hey, buddy, Dupree, you want to come down here? You want to join the rest of the group? We actually have quite a bit of time right now before our chaos is even a problem. So we could actually strongly consider just doing whatever we want at the moment. At the Ancient Ruins, what's up with this? We can gain an item, we can get 2 XP, we can lose all of our focus. Yikes. We'll get all of the stuff. I just want a bone club. Man, all the weapons we're getting today are breakable. I'll tell you that much. I tell ya what? Everything we're getting today is breakable. We got all them breakable items. And we start, very nice, very, very nice. Starting this episode off solid with a big, big hit. However, they're going to return back, and we've got 2 people frozen, 1 person dodged. Nice little stab right there, though. Never turned that down. I would like to get a better weapon for our bard before we do the caves. I think that might be a smart idea. I also think they actually raise the amount of gold you get. I feel like I'm getting a lot more gold right now. Like, I've played this game a lot. Like, I'm not even joking you. I've been playing this game around the clock since the developers sent it over. I really, really like it. It's probably the only game so far that I like as much as Darkest Dungeon that's kind of similar. I think that the art style works for it. The motif of the world works very, very well for it. And so it's just got me addicted as hell. For all the little things that it has that bother me, there's like 5 more that I really, really like. We can get full focus right there. I'll probably take him down there then to go get it next time. Let's move everybody back up towards Woodsmoke because we got a bunch of cash on us right now. Like, seriously, we got a ton of money just sitting around. And I think we can make solid use of it. If there are going to be enemies around, let's go ahead and fight with him right here. If it's just one Timberwolf, it doesn't matter, but maybe we'll loot an herb or something like that. Most of these enemies can't even affect us anyways, so it's just like knock them out real fast, get the free XP, and let's go. Dupree, you want to stab this guy for me? Wow, accuracy is actually kind of failing us right now. It's okay. Get the bad shots out of the way on the fights that we know we can handle versus the ones that we're not sure if we can handle them. Free golden root. Yeah, just use that right now. Might as well. And then a level up for Dupree. Very nice. There's the Statue of Wealth down there. I believe it gives you a full heal, and yeah, it gives you a gold multiplier bonus, which is always nice. I would like for everybody to make it back up to Woodsmoke. So there's a broken loot, and then there's also access to the Barbat, which I think is a really, really good plan. If we can get the Barbat, that sounds pretty good to me. I would lose 3 armor right there. I would gain evasion and resistance. It kind of comes down to what you want to play the game as. Like, that's really the big question for yourself. If you want to be dodgy, then be dodgy. I've been saved by dodgy playthroughs, and I've been absolutely wrecked by dodgy playthroughs. It just kind of depends. When you get lucky, dodge is amazing. When you get unlucky, dodge will break your heart, and you'll just be like, dodge, why you do me like this? Why you do me like this? Dodge. Let's get some Godsbeard, I guess. We'll get a couple of healing items before we go down in the cave, and then I will buy the Barbat out of my own money. Quest board, you got anything going on? No. End his turn right there. I will more than likely try to fight all of these monsters up here, too. Do you have anything that you want for that cost? There's no shields or anything here, which is the part that I probably would have been leaning towards. Kirby's slippers, dude. That's pretty legit. I don't know if they're talking about, like suck 'em up Kirby, or, like, I don't know what Kirby they're talking about. We are on the brink of chaos. No! Not the brink of chaos. We've still got all this time back here, so I actually don't think we're on the brink of chaos. Yeah, sure. Go for it. Actually, retreat. I'm not sure if he's in on it or not. It looks like it only goes 2 out in any direction, so no, he's not going to be in on it. If. Well, here, you go to there since we're going to be heading back to the cave anyways after this. A new day has begun. Chaos has increased. That's okay. That is perfectly fine. And the enemies that we wish to fight are all gone now. Nope, that's not the direction that I wanted you to go in. But I'm going to allow you to use focus to sneak through, because we need to get down to this cave. And so we I think the next chaos happens like at nightfall or something like that. Like, it seems to me like you can farm a while. However, there are negative things that can happen along the way that are kind of a pain in the ass to deal with. Yeah, we'll fight a forest troll. Why not? I mean, we've got a young witch over here. Got that young Wheezy up in here. Ooh. Oh, he's stunned. Okay, that's perfectly fine. I can live with that. I thought he was going to get a curse. I would much rather take a stun than a curse. Ooh, running that distraction game, lowering that damage on down. I kind of like the Busker. Busker's pretty good. Not a bad character, and with that crit, we managed to lay our enemies low. Those stuns are lasting hella long, though. She got like half my party stunned up right now. Called shot. That's going to put her down a little bit, and then hopefully Dupree can get up in there and handle his business and drop her. Teleport scroll. Sounds good to me. We'll take that in over there. Trying to hoard some of those, I think. There we go. Audio jack was messing with me again. The bug that killed my repair thing hasn't gotten here yet, so I haven't had a chance to fix it. A direwolf camp. See, I don't know how long I can actually physically farm for here. It seems to me like it's a perfectly okay... Oh my god, killer bees. Dude, we're all going to be poisoned by the end of this. Oh, they're hitting hella hard too. Yikes. Okay, well I can live with it. We'll be okay. Get it? We'll be okay. Shit on you, bee. Shit on you. Yay! Dude, when those AoEs land, AoEs are so good in this game, especially AoEs that add in, like, AoEs that add burning or poison or anything like that. Oh my god. Like, if you can get, like, a staff of burning or anything, or, like, the book that does the AoE with fire, it's so good. It just burns everything to death hella quickly. Poison's even better because poison stacks. Poison stacks with a capital axe. 6 XP right there and no loot. I was actually hoping that we would get a... Was really kind of hoping we would end up with one of those honeyed sponge things from there. You know, I don't know if we can make the run with our health this low. I'm going to use the tinder pouch real quick. I'm going to have everybody rest before we go in because I just don't want to take any risks. We are having serious chaos problems right now. If it gets up to 2, it'll trigger an event on us. And we don't want to trigger an event. Triggering an event in general is bad. So there it is. And the old one has awoken. Adventurers are at risk of losing a turn. Just one turn or every single turn I run the risk of losing a turn? Because that's a little rough. That's a penalty that really, really sucks. Let's go for it. We got this covered. First up, we got ourselves a treasure chest. Now we gotta hope that it's not a mimic. It's a mimic. It's always a mimic. It's always a mimic. That seems to be the story of my life anyways. Man, that guy got a double turn. How fast is this mimic? Jesus. There's a nice little stab of damage. Very good. I also got to hand off that guitar. I forgot to hand it off. I'll hand it off after this. Keep that damage going out. We've got plenty of healing items, so we should be able to mash our way through this without too many problems. I mean, we get that nice little rest period in between each fight where we can sit there and like rest and recuperate and whatnot, so... Shouldn't be too bad. The Mimic goes down. We didn't lose any items. Did the Mimic drop anything? So there's an XP boost item. We will use that on... He's a little behind, so let's use that on him to bring him up. A Traveler's Tunic dropped. Traveler's Tunic gives a bunch of evasion, but it doesn't give a bunch of armor, and I'd rather be able to soak, in all fairness. As of right now, we want to take the Barbat, and we will give that to him. He will jump into his inventory, and he will equip the Barbat so that he's dealing more damage. He's no longer dealing 8, he's dealing 10, which will be nice. Aside from that, did they remove something from the UI? I thought it had your character's attack power on the UI somewhere. Huh. Guess not. Does the Bone Club do, like, anything else? It has a chance to daze the enemy? That's not too bad. That's got a stun attack on it. I mean, we could run it until it becomes useful. What do you have? You have anything? What's inside your pack right now? Dude, this guy's adventuring in slippers right now. You got the house shoes on, son. So gangster. So gangster. Sometimes you gotta go adventure with the house shoes on. You gotta do what you gotta do to get the cash for the baby mama. Ran a distraction on his only attack point. That's what you get. I'm gonna work on these ghosts first, because they deserve it. How dare they not move on to the afterlife? That's just offensive to me, you know? Like, they should already be there chilling with, I don't know, St. Peter and whoever. I don't know stuff about stuff. I don't know stuff about anything, so they should just be chilling with whoever is in the afterlife. Down goes one of the ghosts. We managed to get rid of, not a bad first turn. Could have been better, could have been worse. Man, this guy, he is just killing it right now. He's been getting a full 4 every time. I wonder if that's because I boosted his awareness so much. Like, his awareness is just up there. Yeah, that's what I like to see. That very nice little critical hit. He's going to try and steal from us, and then he's going to try and run. So 22 gold gone. Hopefully we can drop him before this becomes a real issue. But that's largely going to depend on whether or not he dodges right there. We should get the gold back, I think. Yeah, there's the gold coins that he stole, so get your gold coins back. Purify Scroll will be useful later on. It won't be useful right now. Don't sell those. I learned that lesson the hard way. You're going to need them for the second part of the game. I sold mine, like, every time I've played before, and it was just a massive mistake. You're going to need those utility items like the Purify Scrolls and stuff like that as the game goes along. And it's easy to try and convince yourself, no, I'll be fine, I don't need it. Trust me, you're going to need them. So just keep them in your backpack. Don't sell them no matter how tempted you are to make some money. Just, unless you're really desperate, I guess. If you're really, really desperate, I guess you can sell them, but I wouldn't. So the jelly's down. We don't have to worry about poisoning. That's fantastic. A little bit of damage out right there, although obviously it's not going to be enough. He's going to run a distraction game, which is going to give us enough berth to dodge. Very nice. Perfect. Can't even get through the armor with the damage they're trying to deal. It's looking good, and there is a strong meta in this game. There really sincerely is. Like, this is one of those games that every single time you play, you learn a couple more tricks, and you learn a little bit more about the order of the game, and you make it a little bit further, and you just accumulate knowledge. That's really the game in a nutshell. Hide boots give vitality and resistance. He's got 2 resistance. Yeah, go ahead and do that, because I'd rather have the armor. He's also got a quarterstaff, which is for a wizard. Nobody's going to be able to use that in our party, unfortunately, so away it goes. I'm just going to keep going. I think we can make it on out, and we can get a rest period before this gets any worse. I really do. I don't think they're going to be able to knock him down for 26 damage anyways. I'm going to fire at the bat. Yeah, I figured that'd probably be a dodge. The bats are kind of squirrely. They tend to dodge a lot if you don't get, like, a perfect shot. I might have been wrong. They may be calling my bluff right now. All right. Stab the ghost, then. That's what that fool gets. Ha! You can't even with a maximum hit, he couldn't get me. Good. That's what I like to see. And down goes that enemy. The bat is fast, though, and he's getting lots of turns. Unfortunately, he's attacking guys that can just soak his hit every single time. Get a nice little stab off right there. And then we got to hope that the next part is not another fight, because they're tempting me with Forte. They really are. They're sincerely tempting me. Okay, so exit the dungeon. Something unknown over there, but you know what? I just want you to rest for right now. Oh yeah, there's the skip turn right there. That's no fun. That'll be super fun to deal with as we go forward. I didn't get him back up to full health, but we're going to have to dive down without it, unfortunately. We're going to have to dive down without it. We don't really have a choice. Chaos is getting a tiny bit high, and it's only going to get worse. Oh, good. We've got another shop. Maybe he'll have something good. He's got a crude club. He's got a heavy sword, which is two-handed and does 15 damage. Not a bad choice. He's got a kettle helm, which is not a terrible piece of equipment to grab onto. That'll take 4, though, to hit, but it does 15 damage and it has cleave. The other one has slash and precision stab by comparison. God, that's expensive, Godsbeard. Good lord. I believe the kettle helm is better than what he's got going on. I think. Well, he'll lose a resistance, but he'll gain an armor. For all the extra stuff that we're just, like, carrying around with us right now, can I, like, sell that? Just, like, get it the hell on out of here? There you go. Make a little bit of money while we're on it. Gotta do it on the side. Gotta do it on the low, you feel me? I'm gonna keep the woodcutter's axe just in case something goes wrong and my weapon gets melted off. And then we've got the scholar's cap. Well, I can get rid of that, and it's not too big of a deal. I can get rid of the bandit's bow. I can get rid of the leather vest. Scholar wraps, I don't see me using that. Traveler's tunic, I'll hold on to the Traveler's tunic just in case his armor gets melted off by an acid blob or something like that, because that can happen. There are mobs in this game that will just destroy your armor outright, and it's really, really frustrating and brutal. It's hardcore when they eat your weapon, then the next turn they... First turn they eat your weapon, second turn they eat your armor, and you're just like, argh! Man, call shot going in deep on dudes right now. But this is what you want to see. Like, if at this point in the game they can't really hurt you, and you're just sitting there blocking all of their attacks and whatnot, that is exactly where you want to be with regards to... Oh my god, he's such a monster. Just killing everything. I did that on purpose in case he got splash damage, which he did, because I wanted the splash damage to go to that guy. If it hadn't worked, it would have looked a lot dumber. But since it worked, I didn't look dumb. That tends to be how a lot of this stuff on YouTube works. If it works, you look really, really smart. If it doesn't work, you look super dumb. An old leather helm, an old necklace, which gives +3 intelligence. You might as well, man. You're not wearing a necklace anyways, so get a little smarter, I guess. Get a little smarter, and now I gotta hope and pray that we don't get another mimic. I don't think I've ever gotten 2 mimics in one run, though. Oh, good. We got God's Beard. Free God's Beard. Use that on yourself. Hag's Bane we will collect just in case. Another tinder pouch, which we will collect. Another scroll. Good lord. That was a really good treasure chest. That treasure chest did not give a damn. And then we're back at this door right here. This door is going to take energy to bash. I'm just going to use focus. I see no reason not to. Like, yeah, he's probably going to succeed at doing it with his strength score, but I've had a 90% chance and missed 3 times in a row and taken like 20 damage, and so it's just like, I'd rather not today. I'd rather not. I'm going to focus on the priestess, which is what I always do. I find that the longer you leave the priestess up, the worse your day gets, and so you might as well get her now. In addition, buy lots of armor and stuff. This fight seems impossible until you start managing your time a little bit better and making it happen. I can actually consistently make it through the glittering caves like every time now. It's not even really a challenge anymore. Whereas the first couple times I played the game, it was one of the gnarliest things I'd ever seen. I still can't beat the second phase. I will more than likely beat the second phase at some point. The second phase is really, really hard. But like I said, that's what I said about the first phase when I couldn't beat it. And so maybe it's just a problem with the way I'm organizing my adventuring. Who knows? The developers, that's who. So developers, tell me. Yeah, there's that good stab. That good and sexy shit. There. Oh, he resisted. Or she resisted. I was trying to get a 2-hit kill right there. Ow. My character has no resistance, so... Yeah, that was going to hurt no matter how that went down. Down goes there. And then the bone soldier. Ow. You're not very nice, are you? Got him. Ooh, 3 level ups and 2 lore books. Very nice. Another portal scroll. Ooh, leather armor. So that'd be 5 armor and 3 resistance to whoever rocks that one. He's still in a leather vest, so I'm going to give it to him. Crude club does 12 damage. Depends kind of what you want to do with your character, I guess. I like the sword better. The sword feels more solid to me. And then we'll kill the chaos generator off. Complete this part of the quest. And so... yeah, just disable it real quick. And so there it is. A little bit of extra XP for everybody. We're already at level 3. They may have raised the amount of XP you get as well. I haven't been paying attention to the specific numbers, but it's possible. We're sitting at level 3 as we just got done with the first quest right here, which is kind of wild. Alright, so the old one is awakened. He doesn't go away. He doesn't get cleared. We have 28 rounds until chaos erupts. But chaos has been reset too, which is also good. If I go down here, I think I can fight him, but it's a level 4 time cave. I don't know if that's a smart idea. Ah, shit. Woohoo! We got a good event. Normally when I see that one, I'm like, ah, damn it. Like, I assume it's going to go badly most of the time. Can't get to the young witch just yet. How far out do I have to go in order to get to Pereed? So there's the tower. Where is Pereed at? Oh, Pereed's down south. Okay, so we're already headed in kind of the right direction. Vaguely the right direction. Now, if we fight a young witch right here, I think that would be smart. We need to keep stacking on XP as much as possible. Oh, he went away. Weird. The last time I played the game, if you got one of the events, they stayed forever. Like, you just had that for the rest of the game, so color me surprised. Interesting. Cool. No, I'm perfectly fine. I'm not going to question it at all. I'm 100% okay with that. I'm just like, fantastic. I don't have to deal with those crazy modifiers. The modifiers are brutal. They can really, really hurt. 4 gold right there. I'd also like to... Ooh, black candy. +1 to physical damage. Well, that sounds like something that you would enjoy, amigo. So make yourself kick more ass. Just rest and save the XP, or save the HP, I guess. So he'll be left out if I go after the forest troll. We don't need any full heals just yet. Buried artifact. Yeah, use the rest of it. I want the item. Anything that's free. An old short sword. I think that's what he already has. Yeah, that's okay. I would like to see dual wielding added back into the game. There's a buried artifact over here, too. Oh, yeah, I gotta fight that guy in order to get to it. Well, poopy pants. I think a gold modifier would be great for him because he has that ability where he occasionally, like, farms up free gold with his devotion or whatever. Sounds pretty good to me. I'm trying to get after that artifact right there. I don't want to waste too much time, though. Stone Hero. You get full focus and a 24 XP bonus from there. Let's just move south. We'll keep this thing trucking. Oh, we get to fight the big forest troll, too, so that'll get him out of the way so that I can dig up the treasure next turn. Good. I love digging up treasure. So glad he got that bow, like, early on. If he had not, it would have been bad for us. Yeah, I guess use the magical attack. They got rid of one of the bats. I wasn't really planning on killing the bat first. I was going to try and get the troll first so that that wouldn't happen, but he dodged, so that's good. I'll take it. Sounds fantastic to me. Ah, shit, he's bleeding. Kill that troll off. That sword is actually really, really strong. I'm surprised how, like, on the surface, it does not look like that great of a weapon. But once you start actively using it, it really kind of shows up. You know, it shows out hard. Yeah, might as well use that right now. Composite bow. Has 3 spread shot, pin down, 4 evasion, plus 25 damage. Yeah. I'll take extra evasion any day of the week. Go ahead and give him the recurve bow. Sounds good. And then we'll just keep people moving south. Oh, he got energy boost. Nice. I'll probably save that for Dupree so that Dupree can get that one locked in. So we've paid tribute to the Stone Hero. One day your deeds will be celebrated as well, Hero. And so full focus, 24 XP. He was a little bit behind in the XP curve, so I don't mind. As far as Dupree do, we want Dupree up here. Dupree's going to dig that up real fast. You got Swamp Boots. Now, Swamp Boots are a little bit deceitful. On the surface of it, Swamp Boots don't seem that great, but they actually are, because the next phase of the game requires us... Next phase of the game requires us to go into an area where we're probably going to get poisoned a lot. So having poison resistance equipment tends to be a really, really good plan. It's helpful. The Mage Dungeon. Okay. Like, are mages stored there, or is it the dungeon that belongs to a mage? See if you can make it down to Pereed. Yeah, there you go. Get that shit going. So he's going to tell us about 3 different dungeons we have to do before this is all over. We got to kill the Mine Lord. We've got to purge the Lich's Crypt. And then there's the Forgotten Cellar, which is probably around here somewhere. But the reason I brought him down here is because I wanted to get him into the market, but that's not for right now. We're out of time. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerdcastle for the next episode of For the King. I will see you all in tomorrow's episode. Thank you for stopping on in. Hi-do, everybody.